What's going on, guys? This is Aaron with Departures Capital. We're here with Bryan Slusarchuk, CEO of Fosterville South Exploration. Nice to have you back. How are you doing today, Bryan?
Doing really well, Aaron. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited to have an update. So it's been a little while. Can you give us an update on Fosterville South and all the stuff you guys are up to?
Absolutely, Aaron. Fosterville South is extremely busy on the ground. And Rex Motton, who your viewers will know, was one of our co-founders, and he's our chief geologist, chief operating officer. Rex has been doing an incredible job over there. Number one, advancing the properties that we are working on. And also number two, getting permits applied for and granted on other properties within our large land package that we want to be working on in short order. And it's going quite well. We have drills turning at Lauriston at the moment. We've just put out some initial results from very shallow scout drilling, where essentially we're looking for structure and we're getting a feel for things. And we had very nice gold intercepts from that initial drilling at Lauriston over a strike length of approximately 350 meters to date. So now we'll follow up on those shallow scout holes by continuing to move along strike with additional shallow holes, but also starting to drill test the structures a bit more deeply. So that's what's happening at Lauriston. In the meantime, we've been busy on a project like Enoch's Point, which has now been elevated to a high priority target within our land package. We're doing a bunch of soil work there, sampling work in preparation for drilling at Enoch's Point. We also just received a drill permit for our Moorable project, where we anticipate the commencement of drilling over the next 10 days or so. So exceptionally busy on the ground. We also will recommence drilling at Golden Mountain over the next couple of weeks. We stopped there briefly just for fire season. You don't want to be doing too much work there over the very hottest period because Golden Mountain does have some shrubbery, small trees, etc. So we stopped work there for that pre-planned fire season break, and now we'll be getting out drilling there again over the next couple of weeks. So it's going to be very busy on multiple fronts, multiple drills turning on multiple projects. And this is all happening concurrent with what we know has been a pullback and a weak gold tape. So I think the opportunity for people that are looking at Fosterville South for the first time is wonderful. And at the same time, existing shareholders should be getting excited about how much progress is being made on the ground.
Definitely. So, now that the SpinCo's been fully completed, can you give us, can you comment on Leviathan Gold or anything else when it comes to Fosterville?
Sure. Leviathan Gold is now up and trading. As you mentioned, they are not only drilling, but they've recently announced they've accelerated the program by adding a second drill rig. I would anticipate the first assays there in relatively short order. And we're ecstatic with the management team of Leviathan and just how quickly they've progressed on the ground, not only getting the drilling started, but like I say, accelerating that drill program at their Avoca project. So very much looking forward to news starting to flow from the group at Leviathan. At the same time, Aaron, one thing that I look for in these negative gold tapes, I'm obviously out there looking at buying opportunities like everybody else. And the one thing that I look for is what companies are drilling, what companies are cashed up to drill. They don't need to go to the market for financing. And a company like Fosterville South really checks those boxes. We have close to $30 million in cash, so we're extremely well funded. We have, as you know, the premier land package in what's arguably the world's most important region for high-grade gold exploration. We not only are drilling now at one project, but we'll be ramping up with drills turning on multiple projects in the coming days. So it's just a confluence of opportunity here to be able to potentially enter a situation that doesn't need more capital. We don't need to acquire ground. We don't need to find more drills. It's all happening fundamentally. And that's happening at a time where the gold tape is presenting a lot of opportunity out there.
I agree, definitely. So for the remainder of 2021, what will Fosterville South Exploration be doing to create shareholder value?
Well, Aaron, to create shareholder value, we will be drilling aggressively. So you will see activity and action from Lauriston, from Golden Mountain, from Moranbah, from Enoch's Point. You're going to see a lot of drilling activity. And when the drills are turning, very good things can happen. And these exploration success stories don't happen overnight. We've been in the business for a long time. We've drilled on projects all over the world. And we know that once we set a business plan in place, we have to execute. And sometimes that means shutting off the outside noise. The markets will go up, the markets will go down, the price of gold will go up, down, sideways. These things are tough to predict. What we can do for shareholders is make sure the company is very well funded, has drills turning on great assets, and provide everybody with exposure to the big discovery potential. And when you're drilling in an area like we're drilling in, with the premier properties as our land package, a company that's well funded to go hard for multi years with the drill bit, that's just a really nice situation to be in. And acquiring this land package, of course, all goes back to Rex Motton, local geologist, lives a stone's throw away from our key tenements, was raised in this Victoria area, had a early mover advantage assembling these properties. It puts us just in a wonderful position. And that's why we were able to attract the capital that we did early. And we're so well funded now to execute on the ground.
Yeah, it should be an exciting year. Hopefully we can see gold pick back up. So what's the one thing you're looking forward to the most this year when it comes to Fosterville South?
Drill results, Aaron. I think that with one drill turning, you can create great results. With two drills turning, even better. We will have multiple drills turning on multiple projects in a regional setting that is, in our opinion, the world's best address for high-grade gold. So we believe we can really create shareholder value through the drill bit. And again, I don't want to overemphasize it, but we're just so fortunate that we are well funded. We don't need to go to the market. We don't need to raise capital. We don't need to be talking to bankers every second day about financing. We're there. We've got a great treasury, great projects, and we're drilling. So investors in Fosterville South will have exposure to potential discovery.
Yeah, I think that's very important, the funding. So what are your thoughts on the current gold market? I know we talked a little bit about it. We have seen a pullback and it's been tough, but what are your thoughts going into the rest of this year?
Well, it's always interesting, Aaron. You can look at a whole host of factors that point to a very bullish scenario for the price of gold. You have quantitative easing infinity. You have negative to low interest rates around the world. You have monetary and fiscal stimulus, the likes of which the planet has never seen. All of this bodes well for the price of gold. However, as you know, gold has recently pulled back. It's been a tough slog for gold equities in the marketplace. But in my opinion, that's often the time when ultimate opportunity presents itself. And anecdotally, of course, we all have seen it out there, that people often throw in the towel right at the cusp of a turning point. And right now, it is easy for shareholders to feel beat up about gold equities in general. Gold equities have pulled back. But if you can identify companies that have great projects, proven management, are cashed up to execute on the ground regardless of market conditions, there are some real opportunities here. So for buyers, for people that are bullish on gold, this is a very nice situation because you've had the equities really beat up. At the same time, the underlying fundamental scenario for gold has never been better. And there are some great companies out there doing very good technical work.
Agreed. Yeah, it is an exciting time. So where's the best place for investors to find out more information about Fosterville South?
Fostervillesouth.com is our website. We trade as FSX on the TSXV, FSXLF in the US. And of course, our company filings are on SEDAR, including all of our various technical reports on the work that we've been doing.
Great. Well, thank you so much for the update, Brian. I appreciate it. Look forward to, bringing this to our viewers. And yeah, we'll see what happens for gold, but I look forward to having you back on, whether we're talking about Fosterville, Turmalina, or Zacatecas. It's been a pleasure.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Aaron.
All right, we'll talk soon. All right, guys, that wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to say, if you do support me, the channel, and all these videos, then kindly smash that like button along with hitting the subscribe button and the bell for notifications for future videos. I did also want to say, check the disclaimer down below. This video was sponsored by the company that we are talking about today. So check the disclaimer, full disclosure, and we're out of here. Always remember, guys, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.